Do I have to wear adhesive in my Denture Box dentures? I have had a lot of questions recently about my Denture Box dentures. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, these are digital 3D printed dentures that you can do from home. That's what these are. So I love these dentures. I do. I've been wearing them for close to a year now, and if you see on some other videos, some recent videos that I'm doing, I have Jen on and we're going through the full complete impression, how that goes, the first try-in, how that went. I'll link those videos in a pinned comment. It'll be easy to find there. Just click on the comments if you're on your phone and it'll be there if you want to watch the process. So I'm going to answer some of your questions that I've been getting about these teeth. Do I have to wear adhesive with them? The top, never. No, the top has great suction. I have a weird palate. The front of my palate is very short, small, and the back goes way up. In fact, when I was born, the doctor didn't think I had the roof of my mouth in there because it's so high. So they were able to fit my mouth. So if you have a strange mouth shape and are worried about it, don't worry, they'll get it. They will get it. Do I have to wear adhesive on the bottom denture? Sometimes I do. It depends on what I'm going to eat, and it all depends on you, if you want to wear adhesive or not. Last night I made sloppy joes for dinner and some french fries, and I didn't wear adhesive because I didn't on either. Those are easy to chew. It's great. I didn't have to wear adhesive. If I was going to bite into a sub, I would put adhesive on the bottom. If I was going to eat a steak, I would put some adhesive on the bottom just because I want to, not because I have to, just because I want to. So no, I don't have to wear adhesive with these dentures at all. I just choose to sometimes, and normally only on the bottom. The cushion grip. I get questions about cushion grip. Can you put cushion grip inside your denture if you need to? First of all, you're not going to need to. I've never had to put cushion grip or any reline in these, and I've had them for quite a while now. Months. It's been months. The videos that you see me do using cushion grip, I'm using my immediate denture. That's the denture that I'm using. I'm not using these, and I do say that in the video because let me show you why. Cushion grip won't work. Can you see how smooth this surface is? Cushion grip won't stick in there, but you don't need it. You're not going to need the cushion grip. The acrylic that they use in these dentures is a special acrylic that when it warms up with the temperature of your mouth, it kind of expands a little more into the shape of your mouth, and they're not flexible at all, but they're not hard like my immediate denture was, if that makes sense. It's not a flexible, but they're not, I don't know how to explain it, but they do that. They kind of expand a little bit and move and just kind of fit just a little bit better. So cushion grip, nope, can't use it. Don't need it. I don't need it. They use a program called Teledentex, which I'm going to make a video just on the Teledentex part of this. I'll screen record me going to the site and explaining exactly what it is. So you'll be able to see that. I'll do that video within the next like 2 or 3 weeks. I'll have that done. No, you don't have to pay for that. Somebody asked me if they had to pay to use the Teledentex site. No. The Teledentex is kind of just like your physician's site. If you want to do an online appointment with your doctor, your medical doctor, this is for dentists, so you can just meet with them. And if you've watched my videos, you see that you do meet with them all the time. As many times as you want. You can schedule appointments in that Teledentex. That's where you're going to fill out some forms in there and sign your papers, like the privacy thing. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called right off, but that's where you're going to do all that. So, and you're always going to go back to that site to have a meeting with them. And when Jen is there and ready to have a meeting with you, or one of her team is there, you'll hear a ding, and then you just hit enter the room, and you're inside. Then just you and them. That's it. Does the insurance cover this? They're working on they're working on that, but they have the codes. They have insurance codes that if you pay up front, you could then bill your insurance, and maybe your insurance will reimburse you. You can do it that way. You can use PayPal. PayPal has a payment plan on it. Through the PayPal app, you can use that and pay for your dentures in a payment plan. Jen is working every day on things just to make things easier for all of you. Also, when we hit 20,000 subscribers, we are going to give a full set away of these dentures, and that would be everything included. You don't have to pay anything out of pocket. It'll all we're between us and Denture Box, we're just kind of doing that, and I believe there's going to be some other brands in there too to give away. So watch. I'll keep you guys updated on that so you don't miss a video. So when we do hit 20,000 subscribers, you're going to know it, because I'm going to just put it all over the place that we've done that, and we're going to start the giveaway soon. And I'm actually working on that now, because I've started working on that just so it will make it easier for you guys. Can you pick your shade of teeth? Yes, they have 3 shades. These are the bleach shades, the BM1, these are the bleach shades that they offer. I have my try-in here. This is actually a shade of teeth that you can get, and then they have a little darker shade, and they all will be shiny, don't worry. These are the try-ins. So you can also pick your tooth shape. They have different shapes that you can pick, which on denturewares.com, Dr. B has made a smile guide, and it's phenomenal. He spent time in his lab when he was working and created several different styles of teeth together so you could see what it looks like. So there'll be a link to that in my description if you want to go check that out. The try-in. Let's talk about the try-in. Someone asked me if you can keep the try-in when your process is over. Yes, you keep your try-in, because if something were to happen to your dentures, you can wear these and get away with it. I've done that. I wore these for like a week once, and nobody knew I was wearing my try-in when I was getting this set of dentures. I am getting a new set of dentures right now, only because we want to film it. We're filming the whole process from start to finish with me sitting through the appointments, if some of you have seen those already. So this is my second try-in that I'm going to go through. This is the second time they've sent it back. I'm changing my design this time. If you notice, see, other than my crooked lip, these are more like a rounded tooth. I want to go more with, see, that's a little more square and rectangle. So I'm changing my whole design. So I may have to go through another try-in just because of that, just because of me, because I'm changing it. And you could do that. If you want something different, you can meet with them and tell them. And Jen, let me tell you, Jen is extremely good. If you can't communicate with her exactly what you're meaning, if you talk it through with her, because that is what I did. I talked it through with her, and we did it. She figured it out, what I was talking about. Because for me, I had braces back in the late 70s, and that is when they pulled teeth. I had 4 teeth pulled right here, and it's like I always felt like my smile could be wider. So Jen did figure that out. She's like, you want it more square this way, more teeth showing, so when you smile you'll have more teeth. That's what I'm wanting. So you'll see when we do the next try-in video with Jen, you're going to hear me talking through this design that I have in my head that they're going to, figure out, because I've already talked with her about this, but you're going to see us talk it through again so you understand how good she is. All right. I'm going to put the try-in in right now. I don't wear no adhesive in these. Sometimes I just don't feel like wearing adhesive, so I just don't. Okay, this is a different shaped tooth. And if you watched in the videos, they fit my palate right away. I mean, they're good. And here's my blower. Here's my try-in set with this more rectangular teeth. But what we're going to do this time is I want these teeth pushed out more. I want a wider smile, because I've always felt like I've had like a horse mouth in my real life with my real teeth, because it's been so rounded. I want more this way. So we're going to be working on that design. This is a tooth shade, by the way, so you can come see. But it will be shiny, you know. In the try-in, the first try-in, we just had to make the flanges a little longer, and they did that and sent it back, and this thing fits like a glove now. Also, what you're going to see in our try-in video is I have a tooth right back here that is touching my cheek, which is normal. That's a normal thing to happen. That happened on my first try-in too, with my first denture. It's like this tooth right here, in through there. Let me put my dentures back there. Here goes my dog. So you're going to see how we adjust that. So I'm going to have the Dremel tool that they send in the kit, and I'm going to show you Jen. Jen's going to show me how to do it, so you can watch using their articulation paper and the Dremel, and we're gonna fix this tooth that is sticking over. You know, just right here, just a little bit, which is normal. And these things happen. You know, they happen when you get your regular dentures too. But that's the only thing that we're gonna have to fix right here is just this tooth and the design, which is my fault. You know, it's not my fault, but it's just my doing, my want. So we're doing that. Let's see, any other questions I've gotten. If you have any more questions, put them down below, because I know that if I can't answer them, I'll ask Jen and I'll answer them to get you all the right answers. How long does this process take? 2 to 4 weeks. It's taking me a little longer because I'm changing the tooth design, and they're in South Dakota, and they were all snowed out of their office last week. So they are in like the northern, you know, where the snow, they had snow and ice and stuff. So they were locked out. They were snowed out of their office. So they couldn't really work on any designs last week. So that happened. But if that happens, Jen will send you an email and let you know that that is happening, and this is why. Because of Mother Nature. So overall, have I been happy with these dentures? Absolutely. In fact, I've met people out in public and they're like, oh, what do you do? And I tell them about my denture channel, and they're like, you wear dentures? Yeah. They look so natural on me that nobody knows. Nobody can tell that I'm wearing dentures, you know? So you could choose your design, which Dr. B, I'm going to leave that link for his website. It's a smile guide. It's good. In fact, I was able to pick out a picture or two. I picked out 2 that I really like, and I sent them to Jen so she would have an idea. They like pictures. They, you know, whatever you want to send them, feel free to send them. If you want to email them and talk to Jen before you purchase, you're more than welcome to do that. She's more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Now let's talk about the Denture Box office and where it is. Okay, stay with me because this might get a little bit confusing. Dr. Mark Garner that you see on our channel, he and the guy that makes the dentures, him, Aaron, you see I've done some live streams with them, and I've also posted a couple videos with them. Dr. Garner has a big dental office inside South Dakota, inside South Dakota. There you go. In South Dakota is Dr. Mark's office. Well, Aaron that you see sitting next to Dr. Mark in the live streams that I've done, Aaron, they're brothers. Aaron has went on to learn about dentures. He's gone to several colleges and worked. He's really good. He works on harder dental cases. So he works inside. He has a business of his own, making dentures and crowns and everything else there is to make inside of Dr. Garner's office. So there's the dentist's office, and inside that is the Aaron's office and his business of making the teeth. Well, inside the dentist's office is now Denture Box. So Dr. Mark Garner, that you've seen, has his brother working for him, not working for him, has his brother in there with a business, and now Denture Box. Jen, that you see on my channel, Jen from Denture Box, is married to Aaron, Dr. Mark's brother. So they're married. So anything that Jen has questions on, making the teeth or doing anything else, she's got Aaron there and Dr. Mark. And if she doesn't understand something, she will go to them and say, hey, can you help me with this? So you have Denture Box, but you also have the denturist, the denture, Aaron, which he specializes in these hard cases. And if you would look at these guys' resume, you would be like astonished. So you have Aaron and Dr. Mark. So you have all three of them in there. If you have questions about your dentures or anything else, it's not just Denture Box running this building and then they decided to make this business. That's not how it went. In fact, they made this business for low income people, like ex-drug addicts or people that just can't afford teeth because they're so expensive. They wanted to do this at home and keep the cost as low as possible and still give somebody beautiful teeth. That was their goal when they made Denture Box. So Denture Box, Aaron, Dr. Mark, all together. They're all together in their family. So they help each other out. So you don't have to be scared or nervous about getting your dentures because you have Denture Box working on them. And if Denture Box needs help, they go to Aaron. And if Aaron doesn't know, they go to Dr. Mark. And you got it all. You got it all there. All right. If you have any more questions, I think I covered all the ones I've been getting. Put them in the comments. I'll pin a comment to the video I did my first impressions if you want to watch that. And then there's a comment pinned in that video, I think, or I'll put it there, for the first try-in. So you can follow along with my denture journey, my new denture journey. All right. I will see you in my next video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. All right. Bye.